There we go. We'll give this a couple more minutes, and then we'll go ahead and get started on opening up some of these. See if we can add some more to these tubes. And kind of let people filter in. I'm going to go ahead and get this one opened up. Hey Terry, how you doing? Being a little quiet. Wife's actually already in bed. Didn't think I was going to get to this at all tonight. So just breaking it open. And let's take a look. I don't see anything right offhand. No worries, no worries. I'll be here. I'm just hoping that we do a little bit better than last week. With 3 boxes of nothing. And these are wrapped tight tonight. Yeah, I'll probably only do one of these boxes tonight. Unless something good starts happening. That one looks suspicious. I don't know if it's silver, but it definitely looks suspicious to me. Third roll. Let's get this commemorative out of the way. And we'll put our first one in. 1967 40%er. So we've already done better than the last 3 boxes in the third roll. You know, I better look through those a little more carefully, just to make sure I didn't miss something. Pretty sure I didn't miss anything else. Nope, didn't miss anything else. But we got one. So that gives me hope for these boxes. That looks like a proof ender. Guys, we're going to be doing good tonight, I think. I got another silver here. I'm pretty sure. Right here. Oh, yeah. $19.69. 40%er. So 4 rolls in, and we got 2 40%ers already. And stick them. Try and keep them in year order. Roll number 5. And I can see myself going through all these 3 boxes if it keeps up. Got a really dirty 73, it looks like. And you know what I got to do? I got to update the banner. All right. Roll number 7. Nothing there. Another reason why I probably won't do all 3 of these is because I gotta get up at 4:30 in the morning. But who knows? It's not like I haven't stayed up late and had to get up early before anyhow. No ender. And no silver. The proof, nope. Just the shiny edge 74. Roll number 14. Wow, that's a 2017 NIFC, and it's rough looking. $74D. Go ahead and put this commemorative back in here for now. Thursday night, killing time. Nobody hanging out with me anymore. Ah, there is somebody hanging out now. What's up? How you doing tonight? Got 2 40%ers that I picked up in the first like 5 rolls or something like that. We are this is roll number 19 right now. Yeah, I probably picked a bad night to do this with Coast to Coast happening tonight. That is the commemorative I found from last week. That was the only thing that I found in 3 boxes. Coin hunting couples tonight also. Ah, so what? Oh well. Oh, come on now. But I'll show you in just a second what we got so far tonight. And we're not even halfway through this box. Alright, let's see. We've got a 1967. And a 69. So started off the box pretty good. And I was just kind of using that as a placeholder. I just got this scope this week and got the new layout set up on Streamlabs. Just kind of trying everything out. Got my scrolling banner at the bottom now. Almost look like it's professional looking. These are really wrapped tight tonight. I'll probably do some more tweaking with the layout. Over time. We might have something there. Either that or it's just a really, really dirty edge. I think it's just dirty right here. Yep, 77. I don't know if that's painted or... Nah, it's just dirty. Yeah, I can understand that. For me, I just decided I was just going to kind of float some of the business funds that I have, and I just roll it through every week. I know prior to thinking about that, I did get did a couple $100 here and there. But yeah, coming up with $500 to just kind of float can be a little difficult. Alright, halfway through the box. Let's take a peek at the rest of the box here. Inside and see if we can find any Anderson. I know we got some trash in there. I don't think I see anything. This one might be a little suspect here. So you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and pull that one out regardless. Just cause. The nice thing about this is that you can just keep rolling it and rolling it and rolling it, and you're never out any money. Nah, it was just dirty. Is that you've always got that $500. And it's fun just sitting there going through them. And when you do happen to find some stuff, you got it cheap. That's where these 71s get me all the time. Exactly, you just have to have it to borrow, yep. I'm dropping coins all over the place. So how's work been going for you? Been busy? If I remember correctly, electrician, correct? I know how you feel there. I remember there was a couple times, I mean, when I first started doing the videos, I was, within 15 minutes of me getting home, I was unboxing. And then there came some times where just work was just busy. And I was just too tired. And life was going on. And I actually had stuff that sat around for a week or two. And it drove me nuts just sitting there seeing the box there. I'm glad you've been busy. We are absolutely dead right now. That's a nasty looking ender right there, boy. We've been absolutely dead for about the last 2 months. And basically paying my guys to just stand around and clean our shop. Little bit of work in there, but very little. So we don't like to lay off our guys. Good grief. What in the world happened to this poor thing? If I'm not mistaken... Oh wow, 6 grams of gold in there, huh? Here's 72D. What am I looking for on that? Nothing. I was thinking that could have been an error variety. it's funny, I've gone through probably, well, it's probably not that unusual. This is my 8th box, and I've yet to have an ender. Can't wait till that first one hits. I'm just going to be like, oh my god, look at that, I got an ender. You purchased them last year and they just arrived? Good, great. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm pretty sure we got something here. Unless somebody painted it. But I'm pretty sure. Right there. Let's see if we can hear it. Oh yeah. I heard it. Let's listen to that sound again. $1966. That gives us 3 for the box so far. 67, a 66, 67, and a 69. Let's get our board updated. I can understand that. I actually just got rid of almost all of my stack. Got daughter going back to college, my son getting married, and some other bills that were hanging around in the back of my head that I figured, you know what, I had my whole thing, my whole stack was supposed to be a savings account for me. And over the last year, I saved up almost 10 grand in precious metals. So I sold off most of my silver. Haven't sold off any of my gold, which I'm really trying not to do so. I've got about 50 ounces or so of generic silver still. Couple of premiums. And then all the gold that I've purchased. But detaching myself emotionally from my stack was difficult because I knew that the fiat currency would be better off for me at this point in time than the precious metals. And yet I still had difficulty just saying, okay, let's put it to use. And that's what it was for, my original purpose. Yeah, if you can turn those around and save some of the lower premium stuff for your stack, that's probably what I would do if I didn't care about them, really. I've got 4 Queen, or not Queen's Beast, Queen Anne's Revenge coins that I bought 5 in planning for a flip. I sold 1, made about a 20%, 25% profit on it. Yeah, exactly. And I also, no, Also picked up a MS-70 on eBay. And that thing, matter of fact, I might have that here. Yeah, mine cost me like 30 each. And then I got hit with taxes also. So here's the MS-70 Queen Anne's. Let me turn this light down, see if it'll be better. Yeah, actually see it a little bit better without the lights on. But I picked this up for I think it was $93 shipped. And they're going for like $125 to $150, somewhere in that range right now. So I'm hoping that I can turn that for a decent profit. I'm trying to think how many they said there were. I don't think they actually had a number on those particularly, but with such a low mintage of the coin period, having one of the APMEX special black labels. Yeah, that's what I thought they were going for, about 40 right now. I think the one that I sold for 40, 39 or 40. I know I saw a few of the MS-70s sold on eBay at like 120 when they very, very first came out. And I haven't really seen any listed, which could be a very good thing. Yeah, I think so too. I think, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for, is once the next series comes out, that these are going to pop. Nice and shiny edge here. Not silver, but, wow, 94. And if the regular ones pop up to 60, I imagine that the slabbed ones are going to pop pretty good as well. I have 5 rolls left in this box. I must have bumped the camera. I just realized that from when I was looking at the ends. Trash. Excuse me. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm kind of hoping to do, the same thing. Sell off 3 or 4 of them to cover the cost of one for me to keep for me. 3 more rolls in this box. And then we move on to box number 2. I actually just bought a roll of dimes today from, I think it was Liberty Coin. It's either Liberty or Modern Coin Mart. I had forgotten that I had like $44 or $45 in eBay bucks. And I've kind of put myself on a little bit of a hold on purchasing right now, but I was like, I'm not going to let those go to waste. Maybe. It looks too shiny, nah, that's copper. I lied. Score. 1967. That's 4 for the box. Ooh, BU roses, huh? I just can't pay the extra premium for the BU ones. And that was in roll 49. Let's see if roll 50 treats us good. Alright, 1 box down, and we got 4 40%ers. $65, that's pretty good. That's actually below spot right now, I think. Alright, so box 1. Set off to the side here. Let's grab another box. Yeah, I paid actually more than that for the ones that I purchased today. And quick look at the ends. Nothing spectacular. Did you get them privately? Because that's a really good deal for BU. From what I remember seeing, at least. Yeah, I can understand the budget thing. I just basically did the same thing to myself. Kids cost too damn much money. Gotcha. You got 4 of them. Yeah, I don't think I definitely would have jumped on that some way or another. I'm just looking at this screen. I'm going to make a slight adjustment because it's just kind of bugging me. Did he really? Good for him. Were they 40s or 90s or? Kerry was in earlier. Said he'd be back. So 74, you and me look for DDOs. There's a 74, but it's not a D. Another plain 74. Gotcha. That's a pretty daggone good box in my opinion. Take a look at this a little bit bigger. What just happened there? Oh, I know what just happened. Nope, nothing there. I done messed this all up now. Did you get something from Eli? There we go, that's better. Did you get one of his channel rounds? Or did you win something from him? Oh, wow, that's cool. And looking for errors takes too long. Yeah, there's usually a couple other people in here with me. Carrie Kellogg, one, Kellen. Those two I can count on pretty regularly. And I plan on doing some giveaways with these live streams if I can get some participation up. That one doesn't look right. I'm hoping that it is silver. I don't think it is, though. I have to wait for those dimes to show up first, because that's what I'm going to be starting with, since I got them so cheap, basically. And they won't be here till Monday. So give me some feedback on my layout. What do you think of it? Well, seeing as how I just happened to pick that one, not intentionally. Really? Another 74D. No, I haven't done anything with bots. Don't plan on doing it. I do have a nice, neat little thing that I'm waiting. Eventually it'll happen. When somebody subscribes through the stream, during the stream. Ooh, that looks really good. I think we might have our first silver ender. Right there. That looks really good. On the bottom, it's going to be a 71. I know it. They always get me. Now something sounds weird. Oh my goodness. It's a 1997. Somebody's painted that or something. Yeah, they painted that. They got me. They got me. And it's got a ring of death. Yeah, they fooled me on that one. Well, next week, after I do get my dimes, I will be doing a giveaway. Maybe that'll pique some interest with some people to show up. I'm trying to, I saw one where it was absolutely insane. There's some sort of games that were going on with the bots and win points and whatnot, and it was just insane. It might have been Coin Hunting Couple. And it was just nuts. I didn't last long in that stream. And they were doing Hangman and all kinds of different things. You know, I've actually never seen one of Stacking Stormtroopers feeds. I just haven't been around when he's done one. Really, the only live feeds that I really even pay attention to are Bill J's, because I catch him most of the time at the end of my workday while I'm sitting at my desk or driving home. I'll put them on my phone and listen as I go down the road. And Coast to Coast. Every once in a while I'll catch Silver Dragons live pours or something like that, but not very frequently. Rob Finds Treasure, every once in a while I'll stop in one of his. Can't believe how much he's grown in the last 2 years. I think next week he celebrates his 2-year anniversary for his first stream. Yeah, that's what I do like about RFT as well. I do like his energy. And I guess it helps when you've got 500 people watching. Alright, that's the top half of that box. And don't see any enders there. I'll just leave the camera where it is. Let's get the camera back where it's supposed to be. I don't think I've ever seen one of JB coins. it absolutely is a job for him. I was looking at his year-to-date boxes, and the fact that he basically sells out every single night, and based on $250 a box, it's almost $100,000 so far this year. $100,000 to open up rolls and entertain people. Now, granted, he has really let it take off, and he's worked it very well. Do they? I'd just like to sell one. Or at least have somebody say, hey, do you ever sell any rolls? And I could say, not yet, but if you want to, we could do that. And that'll be my clue to start doing it. Yeah, Silver Giveaways does very nicely. Just for some reason, their stream just really, their connectivity does not seem to do them very well. Okay, I gotta move this camera some because it's getting in the way of me stacking up my coins. Oh, I can stack them up over here. Roll 31. At least I didn't get skunked out of these 3 boxes like I did last week. Skunked for silver, at least. Did get that commemorative, so I gotta keep that in mind. Yeah, I was bummed because I was supposed to be doing this last night. And when I stopped by the bank, they said the truck hadn't been there yet, and they hadn't heard from him, and it was raining real hard here. And apparently the truck got really backed up due to the traffic and rain and whatnot. I had not thought about any auctions whatsoever. For one, I'd probably end up screwing myself in the long run because I just don't have enough followers to make it worthwhile. At least at this point. And that could change in the future. Well, I have to say, I do appreciate you hanging around. This would be an awful boring stream with just by myself. At least I got somebody to talk to. I started to. I've got a furnace and everything, and unfortunately I jump in head over heels into something and don't really think about it fully, and so I've got all the equipment. I've done a few, as you know, and I really expected to get a little bit better traction on it. And it kind of surprised me, especially with the cubes. I still have to do my wife's necklace and get that done for her. And that's probably going to take me 10 tries before I can get a good pour out of it with the sand casting. Yeah. I know one thing, Silver Dragons is killing it with his live pours. Just absolutely killing it. I bet you he's pouring 100 ounces a week. Yeah, I know what you mean about putting money out. Hence why I kind of started doing this. And the company was doing well enough that could absorb the layout of the funds to allow this. Because I personally would not have been able to go $1,500 on coins a week. You just do enough to pay for your equipment, and then anything above that is a bonus. You cover your postage. That's nice. Believe it or not, I just recently, a week ago, because my wife's a nurse and she ends up working a lot of weekends, and I get bored and just sitting around here doing absolutely nothing, decided, you know what the heck, I'm gonna go do some Uber driving. And I did that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Did like 8 hours on Friday, 4 hours on Saturday and Sunday. So basically 2 days worth of work. And pulled in, I don't know, close to 450 bucks or something. And I was talking with my wife about how bored I get. And she's like, well, why don't you start bartending again? Because I used to do that part-time. But the problem with that is that then I'm stuck working every single weekend. And with the Uber, I just do it whenever I want. Man, that thing's... And if you've got the time to really put into it, it could absolutely support a car. Exactly. It's, you know, if I felt like, all right, I'm going to finish this stream, I'm going to go out for 2 or 3 hours, I can do that. So I'm basically, so far at least, and like I said, I've only done it for 3 days, basically bringing in about 25 bucks an hour for killing some time, and then get to write off the mileage. It's funny you talk about JT, because I was just emailing him back and forth last week, because I was thinking about having a coin ring made for my wife, and trying to figure out what size and how wide of a band it would be, etc., etc., and started hinting around to her about it, and kind of got the feeling that she would never ever wear it, so I just canceled that. Alright, last roll of this box. Can we get one to not get skunked by this box? Nope. Alright, 2 boxes down. And don't see anything impressive there. Yeah, just be careful where you end up in Baltimore, though. Oh, he does a pour as well? I was unaware of that. Wow, that's a shiny 72. I think that's a 72S, but it's not a proof. I don't see any special markings on it. It is just a really, really nice 72. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where he's located, but you definitely meet him somewhere in the Inner Harbor. Might not make it out alive. I used to go to Baltimore all the time, and it's gotten to the point where I don't even like going to an O's game anymore. Well, that and they suck, but my wife and I would still go a couple games a year, and it's just gotten to the point where I just don't want to take the chance. Even with 30,000 people around, you're not safe. Bill J literally lives within 10 minutes of me. He lives right down the street, and I've yet to meet him. know one of these days I'm gonna run into him at the grocery store. Yeah, one day I was watching his stream, and he was talking about the temperature and the weather and this and that. I just started. There was too many similarities, and it was during when we were having some snow last year. And I was like, Bill, what state do you live in? Because I got basically the exact same stuff, and he said Maryland. And I said, well, what part of Maryland? Because I do too. And he says, oh, Annapolis. Do you know where that is? And that's when I just started laughing. Because he's actually not in Annapolis, but that's someplace that people can somewhat recognize. Man, that's a shiny 94. That's shinier than that 72. I mean, that is AU if I ever saw. And into this deck, it'll go right back to the bank. Yeah, I think I remember you telling me that when we met up in DC. Yeah, we're both just south. Ah, golf. That's actually a good idea for a golf piece. Yeah, we'll do that. We could start out cheap with non-silver, can't we? No, I did not see that. I don't know how I missed that. Yeah, maybe I need to start doing that. Just kind of picking out some of these cherries that are really, really nice looking, and just hold on to some of them. That's got some weird toning to it. Oh, cool. How was it? I have to go back and try and find that. Yeah, I can imagine they would make it pretty touristy for the tours. Rhonda, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Now we got 2 people to talk to. So give you a quick little recap where we're at, Rhonda. We are on box number 3. We are, let's see, 13 rolls into box number 3. Hey, Tristan, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. We've picked up 4 40%ers so far. And those were all in box number 1. Oh, cool. Nasty, nasty coin there. Just dirty. I hope that first box didn't give us all our love for tonight. But at least we weren't skunked. If it's a true Mickey Mantle signature, yes, it's worth something. There's a lot of forgeries out there on those. But if you've got the provenance for it, yeah, it's definitely worth something. Oh, that's cool that they're answering questions live. Scrapping, you should jump on there and take a picture and send it to them and ask. I'm sure that you can find some stuff on the internet to be able to get an idea. We found 4 so far, Tristan. Kind of give you guys a quick peek at what we found so far. So we got a 67, a 69, 66. And another 67. Well, lucky one, let's get this box going good then, because we got some ground to make up. I can't wait for that day, if it ever happens, to find just one of those boxes that just doesn't stop giving you presents. That 74, it's got absolutely no reads on it at all. It's not a D. There's another one. 72. Just the edge is completely gone. Alright, second half of the box. Take a peek for enders. Nope, don't see anything. You get a Jackie. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Um, 71S proof. Maybe. That's a 77. And it's definitely a proof. We're gonna hold on to that one. Just because it's cool looking. That'll go into one of those gall situations that we were just talking about. Yeah, that thing that edge just looked really thick. All right, lucky one, you need to kick in. You got to start. You found us a proof. Now, for those of you out there, I know that there are some silvers after 70 on some of the proofs. What's up, Destination Chronicles? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome. So I am still not sure which proofs contain silver. Destination, hit that sub button for me to make my new widget work for me, because I don't believe I recognize your name. Welcome. Yeah, I think maybe I'll start doing is doing like a between the box gaw. At the end of each box. I did? Did I really miss out on one? Trying to think of who. And you know what? I think I remember even commenting on that video and thinking that there was a very unlikely chance that I was going to make the live stream. But I did hit a really good gaw from Lady B. That was amazing. We got another proof? Nope. All right, 3 rows left, 15 rolls. Or let me rephrase it. I should say Lady Billiam, not Lady B. I forget that there is a Lady B. It was her second place for her 500 subscriber golf on the shout out video portion. And it was a 1/10 ounce platinum Britannia, American Silver Eagle, a 1 ounce flag bar, and a 1 ounce copper round. Can't argue with that one at all. 2011 NIFC. Maybe I'll start saving some of these NIFCs too for giveaways. I'll start doing that. Especially how clean that one is. Come on, lucky one, bring us some luck, Rhonda. Alright, we're down to 11 rolls. It's amazing how shiny some of these older coins are. Well, besides Lady Bullions, the only other Gaw I won was a proof set. And I'm trying to remember who that was even from. And that's one thing I will never get rid of anything that I have won. Nice. And this one's thin. That's a thin $50 there. Only 5 more rolls to hit something in this box. I've given away a little bit, not a lot. I did my 2 poured pieces, which you were right on that edge of winning. And one other, I'm trying to remember what that was that I even gave away on the first one. Getting down to the end. The thing that I hate most about all this is I gotta wrap all this stuff back up. I don't have a coin machine to be able to dump it. Last roll. Yep, last roll. Can we get something in the last roll? Doesn't appear so. Wow. You're more generous than I am. At least at this point. But once I get that roll of dimes in next week, we'll start doing some small giveaways. Smash pennies also. So, alright, so 3 boxes through. Quick recap again. $67. $66. I love the sound of that. 67. And a 69. So we'll go ahead and get those 4 added to the 40% tube. I love the look at that. And we'll get the board updated. Okay, board should be updated with our year-to-date info. Gotcha. So far, 10 boxes. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 90%ers, and should be 9 in here, 40%ers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're getting almost 2 a box on average. So I've yet to find a Benji. Can't wait to hit one of those. The Benjamin Franklin's one of my favorites. I'm still shocked that I found that Walking Liberty in like my 2nd box or 3rd box. Oh, that would be pretty cool. Hurry up on over there, scrapping. So 3 boxes, 4 40%ers, and a bunch of rolling that I need to do. And we did get a 77 proof. Really, really clean 94. And a nice 2011 D NIFC. So those will go into the giveaway fund for the future. I need to get a couple more tubes for halves so that I can kind of separate those, the giveaway ones. Alright guys, so that pretty much does it for me. Been out here for almost 2 hours, so it's time to go ahead and get myself ready for bed. Gotta get up in 6 hours. 4:30 is gonna be too early for me tomorrow. Although scrapping, I know you do early mornings too, I'm sure. And you know what, SHTF? Merry Christmas. You were my first mod. You got a wrench. I had to figure out how to do that because I wasn't even sure. Now, you've been very supportive of my channel for a long time, and I really appreciate it. And you're one of the few people that I've met in real life within the community. Matter of fact, you and IS, I think that's the only two that I've met within the community so far. Oh, and Blue Collar Deep Pockets or something along those lines that was with us. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Thank you very much for hanging out, and hope should be next Wednesday when I get my next boxes. It'll either be Wednesday or Thursday, but pretty much my plan is to do Wednesday nights at 7 going forward. And yeah, Blue Collar Gold Pockets, that's what it was. But got 3 boxes coming a week, and plan on doing those on Wednesday nights pretty much going forward. So, Rhonda, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Tristan, if you're still out there, thank you. And I'm going to go to bed, guys. Thanks again.